What's up, guys? It's Dude 888 here, and we are back with Injustice. This is like my fifth time trying to record this because I keep going on these confusing rants that I feel would just like be like, what is he talking about? But we're going to talk about modding in Injustice 2, how that will work. So in Injustice 1, as always, you just had to drop it into the DLC folder, and it was there permanently. You could just select the skin as a DLC skin, and you're just on your way. And that was awesome. Then Mortal Kombat 10 came out, and they kind of closed that way off. To mod, you had to have the game open, you had to drag the folder in, replace the main character assets, or whatever DLC character you're playing as. And once you closed the game, you had to remove them, or you couldn't launch the game. And that was a pain in the ass. I believe recently they did find a way to get around that, but I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, it took them like 2 years, a year and a half to do that, so I really don't want to wait that long. But if Injustice 2 like that, it's going to be a pain in the ass. I don't think it'll stop people from modding it, but it's just going to be way harder to do. But I don't want people to think like, but Injustice has a bunch of skins. Why would they block it off in that game? We got to remember that NetherRealm probably doesn't even know about modding. They probably don't know about all the skins that have been created, and they just don't understand it. Meaning, like, when they saw that, when they patched that thing in MKX, the ability to do it as a DLC skin, they probably didn't know they were doing that, which is a pain in the ass, but we digress. In Injustice 2, let's just say you can mod it like Injustice. Then we'll be happy. Everyone will be happy, but I just want to put that in people's minds that there's always a chance that it is way more difficult than it seems, way more difficult than it was in MKX. For all we know, they maybe do know about mods and they hate it, so they're just trying to block off any way that we could get in to put in DLC skins. So, probably do a video on this more closer to release, but that's just kind of something I want you guys to think about. And to the mod makers who do watch my videos, I hope you guys the best, because it's going to be a pain in the ass if it's like MKX. And again, I think MKX finally found a way in, but I dropped the game once the PC left the XL edition out, because NetherRealm's a bunch of assholes. There's also the rumor, or not the rumor, but the option, the possibility, there we go, that Injustice 2 isn't on PC at all. Now that sucks. It could definitely happen because they dropped Mortal Kombat XL on PC. It's just a really good possibility that they don't put Injustice 2 on PC. I don't even want to think about that right now because it's just stupid if they don't. The next part of this video I want to talk about, let's just draw the line right there and start the new conversation about another difficulty in modding. It's the armoring up. So there are many things this armoring up we saw could mean, but I'm going to use it as the example of once you're in the game, you can armor up and fight your enemy during the mid game like it's an ability or something. If that's true, then say someone makes a Batman Beyond skin. They take the normal Batman skin and just paint it all black with red highlights and whatever to make it look like Batman Beyond. When Batman armors up, that'll be wiped away. Because the armor covers up all of his skin, it'll just look like armored up Batman. Will skin makers be able to also paint the armored up version? That's a big possibility. There's just a lot of errors that could happen with that, and it could be difficult. So we'll see. We'll see what'll happen with that. Another thing is that Injustice 2 is going to have customizations of gear, meaning like that could mean so many things. It could mean like they add like Batman Zur-En-Arrh outfit or Batman Zur-En-Arrh gear, so you can like mix and match the parts from like Injustice Batman Zur-En-Arrh, Batman Beyond helmet. So you just have a bunch of different parts of them, and that'll also screw over mod makers because all these skins would be to be taken out because, you know, people want to unlock the official skin. I don't know if I'm making sense anymore. Again, I said I had to re-record this like 5 times because it's just such a difficult concept to handle and there's so many variables. But let's just kind of, too long didn't watch, summarize it up. It could be difficult to mod in skins. It could be easy to mod the player models themselves, but it could be difficult to actually put them in the game, just like MKX. Armoring up. Armoring up could throw in a new difficulty in making skins. If it goes easy, the skin creators will be able to make just the basic skin as well as paint the armor up to match that as well, which could be really awesome if they do it correctly. For let's use an example of Batman Beyond again. Batman Beyond for the basic skin down below, and then when he armors up, it, turns him into buff Batman Beyond. And then finally, customization gear unlocks. Is that going to affect mods? Like, it couldn't make it difficult for mod makers to make skins, because we don't know what the gear unlock could be. For all we know, it's a different belt for Batman, and it just makes him stronger. We don't know. So that's basically it for this video. One more thing I did want to mention. Let's see if I can remember it, because it was actually a pretty... official DLC skins. Will those have a lot of work put into them? So, Flash. Let's say Flash gets a reverse Flash skin, meaning they turn him all yellow, they add the red eyes, they even change his voice, let's say. Will that also include the changing of his armor? So, you're in the game, you're using the reverse Flash skin, you armor up. Will it have the normal red Flash armor, or will it be yellow like the normal Flash, or like the reverse Flash? That's just something to think about. Hope I didn't flood your mind with too many complications. Definitely leave in the comment what you guys think. Any mod makers who watch my videos, feel free to comment like what you think you might have to do, or some difficulties you might observe. And yeah, sorry if this was more of an out of whack video. It's just there's a lot of information to try to process, and we aren't going to know until the game officially releases. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.